Uh, Today we done one good project with some face detection. Face detection project we done in the morning class. I'll just show you. It should detect the face. Detecting, right? Yeah. That is. They enjoyed that is project. Okay. So in order to do this kind of projects, you need to should be in the perfect in the Python programming language first. Okay. Without Python, you can't do, right? You can't understand even that also. So Python is very, very important. Python is. And tomorrow presentation session is there, right? So next we need to detect the cars. Today human being is done and tomorrow we need to detect the cars. I told you that this is a complete AI month sessions. But the lots of dependence will be there. Lots of learnings will be there when you are going on the future. That is. Tomorrow two presentations is there. One presentation is for morning batch people. The sequel 5, 6, 7 presentations. And you have 4 presentations or 6. How many presentations? I need to note down that first. Otherwise, I will forget. I remember the names, but I forgot the topics I've given. To I know the topics, I know the names, but which topic is to which person I forget. Well, you need to tell that later. That is, yeah. So today we'll close the functions concept. So functions concept we learn thoroughly. You are not in their WhatsApp group. WhatsApp ग्रुप में डिस्कशन हो जाए ना ठीक है सर स्ट्रिंग मेथड से आ रहा है मेरे को लेकिन वो सर आपने वो फ्लोर डिवीजन कुछ तो बताया था ना इंटीजर Yeah. So till now we learn about that without arguments we learn. So you are good at without arguments, and with arguments also we learn. And we learn default parameters, default arguments, and we learn about the return statement, and then today we learn about the local variable and global variable as well as function in functions. So let's come to the put side heading called local variable. Local variables. Local variable. Local variables. I'm using a Chrome OS laptop for the project for office. The keyboard is completely different. This keyboard is completely different. Here there is no shift button. So sometimes I'm confusing. I'm doing like this. We need to select, we need to put control and copy. So I'm doing the control and copy like this. So it's confusing. 2 laptops, 2 keyboards. That is. So local variables and global variables is very simple analysis, ma. Local variables means the variables provided inside the function. The variables provided inside the function. Okay, that is called local variable. Okay, local, you know, right? Local means generally what is the basic English meaning of local? So it is inside the, if it is I'm from local means what I'm saying that I'm from Hyderabad. How can people will say I'm from local here only, sir? Right? Suppose if I ask you to Nagpur guy, he will say what? I'm from Nagpur. He will not say local, right? So local means what? Inside the function. Our main motto is the function creation. Main motto is what? Function creation. Inside function, how many variables are there? N1 is there, N2 is there. So these two variables are now which variables, ma? Local variables. Simple. Okay. So next, global variables means the variables provided outside the function. Global variables means what? Provided outside the function. Local variables means inside the function. So this is the example of local variable example. Whatever you are seeing above one is called which example, ma? It is local variables example. And I will add the global variable example also. No confusion, very straightforward answers, ma. Very straightforward answer. Now suppose the same code, look at the screen. The same code, if I write like this, here I am removing N1, N2. I am providing outside the function N1 is equal to 20, N2 is equal to 30. So I am calling the addition here. Now see here, these two variables are provided outside the function. So it is called a global variable. Global variable is nothing but pan India movie, ma. Simple and straightforward. It can play anywhere. Okay. It can play in Telangana, Andhra, Maharashtra, Delhi, anywhere it can play. You no need to especially specify, you no need to mention that. Like Prabhas movie is a pan India movie. Okay. That means what? Here I provided N1 equal to 20, N2 equal to 30. You no need to mention inside again. No need to mention here. No need to mention. It can work anywhere. That's why it is called global. That's why it's called what? Global. You no need to mention inside the function. No need to mention inside the function. If you run the code, it will automatically works. So this has the flexibility for whom? Is a pan India actor. Is a pan India actor. That means the global variables can anyone, anywhere can use. But local, what happen? You need to mention only inside the function. Local, only inside. Suppose Mahesh Babu movie, only in the Telangana and Andhra, not outside, right? Like that. So only this will be only inside the function. Inside the function means local variable. Outside the function means global variable. When you provide the variables outside, no need to provide inside. No need to provide inside, as well as no need to provide inside the bracket also. No need to provide inside the bracket. Simple straightforward function. No need to provide inside the bracket also. No need to provide inside brackets. Because this parameter, what is my inside brackets? With arguments. Already you are provided arguments in the above. So no need to provide inside the bracket. Automatically this will take care of. Automatically this will take care of that is. So that is the clear cut difference. Yeah, please note down these two things. Local variables and it's called global variables. Same code we can turn out into local variables. We can turn into global variables. No difference in this. Any doubts in this? We'll do one more question. We'll understand now. Navyasri, you message me, I will add in the WhatsApp group. Okay? You'll message me, I will add in the WhatsApp group. Now let's see here. Let's look at the board now. Look at the board. So this is a question. The question. Yesterday till now we prepared all are the local variables only. That is, suppose I'm just removing this all. I'm just removing this. Okay. So here num1 is equal to 20. Num2 is equal to 30 and num3 is equal to 40. Now tell me, it is a local variable concept or global variable concept? How many variables are there? 3. Num1, num2, num3. Provided inside or outside? So which one? Local. Simple. Which one it is? Local. In the same code, how can you make as a global now? Outside the function. That's all. Take these 3 and provide here. Variables you can provide anywhere. What is the logic, ma? Before you call the function. Before you call the function. You no need to provide here also. You can provide here also. You can provide here also. You can provide here also. This is outside the function or not? Nothing but global. Nothing but global. Either it is top or below, no problem. Only the thing is outside the function, but before calling the function. That is the logic yesterday we discussed, right? You can mention variables at any position, but before call the function. So it is called global variable. Global variable. Global variable. A local variable and a global variable. So we have now basic idea. What is local? What is global means? In simple, local means regional movies. Global means pan India movie. Remember that. Pan India guy is very famous, right? You can use anywhere. That is. Now see here. Num11 is there. Num22 is there. Num33 is there. Okay. I run the code. Look at the board first. Now if I want to print num11, what is the answer? Srikanth. That is the only function. Function has written any value? No. But how can you get num1? It is error. It is error because it is not returning any value. You are just printing. You are just printing. It is not returning any value. You will get error. You will get error. So how can you return the value now? If you want to return that, what you need to do? You need to apply return of num11. How many values you are returning? One value. So how many values you need to provide here? One variable, that is called val1. Then this average function is returning num11. That value is how much? 20. 20 is stored in which variable now? Val1. So now val1 is equal to very simple, ma. Inside the function, what is the variable called? Local variable. Local variables you can't print outside the function until unless you return the value. Correct. You can't print, right? You can't print num22. What is the value of num22? What is the value of num22? If you try to print num22, it will print or not? No, because it is a local variable and because you did not return that, okay, that's why I'm not able to print it. What is the first condition? It is a local variable. What is the second one? You are not returning, so function will not give the value. It is my inside. It is my inside. You did not ask me. Mahesh Babu said that you did not ask me to release my movie in Mumbai. How can I release you, my movie? He's saying that. Because my movie is in Telugu movie. That means local movie, local variable. You did not ask me to return that movie. So I will not return it. So you need to ask the permission. What is the permission here? Num11, comma, num22. There are how many variables now? Two variables, val1, comma, val2. So now you can get, now val2 is nothing but 20. 30, sorry, val2 is equal to 30. So what are the bullet points now here? What is observations? Tell me now. What are the observations? Local variables are inside the function that we are doing from past 3 days, and local variable values cannot use outside the function until unless you return those values. Very simple. Local variables are inside the function. You can't use outside the function until unless you will not return the value. Very good. Very good. Can you please confirm the chat? Everyone is good? The 3 lines? Can you please confirm the chat? Now, let's come to the global variable. Now, num11 here, suppose okay, num111, num222, num333. Why I'm giving this kind of variables? Tell me. Why I'm giving this kind of variables? In the above somewhere num1, num2 is there, right? So we will confuse. Already Python has taken the values. When you do some experiment, it might get the old values. That's why I keep on changing the variables. Understood? That's why I keep on changing the variables. That's the problem with Python. Now these are the which variables? Local variables or global variables? So can I print num11 directly? Num11, what is the answer will come? 20 will come. See, no need to return. No need to return that. So global variables nothing but outside the function. There is no function can use, anyone can use. Function can use, anyone can use. In outside also you can do print of num111 into num222 also you can do outside the function. That means function can use, outside any lines can use. Anyone can use outside. That is. If you want to write outside, You can use the if condition also, like greatest number. That also you can do outside. If num1 1 1 greater than num2 2 2, and like that also you can write. Anyone can use. A function can use, a condition can use, a loop can use, anyone can use the global variables. Anyone can use the global variables. So we are good this. Now let's do some drill around this. Let's do some drill now. Think carefully and tell me, okay? Answer. Suppose n1 is equal to 200 I given, n2 is equal to 300 is given. And if I try to print, tell me what is the answer of addition and what is the answer of n1? Tell me this. Say loudly. What is the first answer? 500. What is the second answer? Nikita. Nikita. Priyanka. Wrong. N1 is which variable here? So global variable you want to try to print outside the function, which value will come? Global variable value will come or local variable value will come? Simple common sense. Simple common sense question. Are you getting my point? So how can you say that 200 is the answer? 20 is the answer. 20 is the answer. Clear? Easy? That's it. Now tell me. One more question. One more question. Suppose n1 is read, nothing is there. n1 is here. It is 500. Tell me what is the value? First answer is what? First answer. First answer is what? 20 will come or addition will come? Addition will come. What is the addition value? First answer. 800 is the value. Pakka? Pakka. Now what is the second value? 20. Python is step-by-step process, no? Python is step-by-step process. Let's do this. You are good. Understanding now. Very good. Let's do one more thing. Let's do one more thing now. Now suppose n1 is equal to 700 and tell me what is the answer? What is the answer? Say loudly. Don't run in the Python notebook. Think and tell me. Step-by-step process. First n1 is equal to how much? 20. So we'll write the steps again. Okay. Step 1. n1 is what? 20 is there. Step 2. Step 2 is what is there? n2 is equal to 30 is there. Step 3. What is step 3? Function defined. Function what happened? Defined. When you define the function, what you provided n1 value? 700. Okay. And next, what you are doing? Step 4. Step 4, you are calling the function. What you are doing? Calling the function. When you are calling the function, what is the n1 value you are providing? 500. So it will go to the again inside the function. Then step 5. Step 5, it will calling the inside function. Inside function n2 is equal to how much? 300. And step 6. Now what is the latest value now? While you define the n1 is equal to 700, while you are calling the n1 equal to 500, what is the latest value? So answer is what? 500 plus 800 is the answer. And step 7 is you are calling the N1, but N1 is the now local variable is there and global variable is there. This you can't use outside. So what is the N1 value here? 20. Now tell me, everyone is good now? Everyone is good? So this kind of logics you need to think like this, step by step. Only one approach. Step, step, step. That's all. Okay, let's note down this. All these three kind of questions. Explore yourself. Take 5 minutes time. Write each and everything. Change the values. Explore yourself. Do it. Local variable means inside. Inside values we can't use outside until unless you return the statement. That is the number one bullet point. Global variables can use anyone. Either you can use in functions, you can use in if conditions, you can use loops, you can use anywhere. That is the global means global. Whatever we learned till now, all are global only, right? The basic Python questions. You are solving the basic Python questions, right? 5 questions, 10 questions. That all are which variables? Global variable only. You're just writing the variables, nothing but what? Global. If you implemented inside the function means that is nothing but local. So just change the values like this. Explore yourself. This is the first method. Try to understand the answer. What is the N1? Next, give N1 equal 500. Tell me what is the answer. N1 value will never change until unless you return the value. So they can provide any type of question. Your mind should think only step by step and you need to provide the perfect answer. So that is the MCQ exams in the company they will conduct this kind of questions. It look like similar only. Then what is the answer should come. So I hope you have practiced well in the class now with me, right? Now everyone able to think step by step. Python. Any doubts, please ask me. You are good, right? Inside if else elif, we can write N1, N2 as a global, as local. No, function means only local variables. If and else is not nothing. It is not the question. Okay. If else elif is, you can use anywhere whenever the condition is satisfied, right? Let's come to this question. Greater than 3 numbers. Somewhere we have done, right? Where is that? This one. Let's simple thing. So what are the local variables? What are the global variables in this? Tell me. Question number 1. Question number 1. When the concept of local variable, global variable comes. That's the question number 1. When you will talk about this. You want to discuss about local variable and global variable. On which concept you start the discussion? In the functions concept only. Which concept? In the functions concept. Are you define the function or not? That is the first question. If you define the function, then only you can talk about the local variable and global variable. Otherwise, there is no concept. Otherwise, there is no concept of global variable, local variable. Suppose you written only these kind of things. This is. You done only this thing. Suppose num2 provided, num3 provided, you provided if and else like this. It is simply no function in this. No function. Yes or no? So these variables can use anywhere. There's no concept of global and local. Always the default is global only, right? Indirectly we can talk. This num1, num2, num3 can use anywhere now. If you write like this, normal if conditions, if you write like this, anywhere you can use. So there's no concept of global and local in this. Concept of global and local will come where? When you create the function, then only it will come. Understood now? Yeah. Very simple, that's it. Now let's do now. Let's see. Suppose now Priyanka is saying that, sir, I don't want to return the values, but I want to use local variable as outside. Very, very important interview question. Okay. What is the problem? What is the problem in this? We cannot use local variable concept, local variable values outside the function until unless without return statement. Without return statement. This is the VLAN. Now what is the new question? I want to use local variable outside the function without using return statement. That is the question. Understood question? Without return also I want to use as a local variable as now the outside the function. Outside the function. Very, very important interview question ma. Local variable means what? Mahesh Babu movie. Now Mahesh Babu wants to release his movie to outside the Telangana, Andhra Pradesh. What Mahesh Babu should do? He should go to Mumbai and he should publish the movie, right? That only the people will do, right? Rajamouli, what Rajamouli will do? He will roam entire world and he'll publish, my movie is global movie, my movie is global movie, my movie is global movie. Then only people will accept that is a global movie. That means he taken that movie in the local language and he published as what? Global. So now in order to implement this, you need to use a keyword called global keyword. What is the keyword, ma? Global keyword. My movie is global movie. I am a pan-India star. I am a pan-India star. Like that, you need to publish yourself. Even though you are local. Prabhas is in Telugu guy, no? But he become what? Pan-India. He is a local. But he publish himself as a pan-India star. So which keyword we will use? Global keyword. So now say here. Now suppose N1 is equal to 10. Definition updated function colon N1 value equal to N1 plus 100. Now this is N1 plus 100. Now when you call updated function and when you print off N1 here, okay, print off N1 here, you're going to print here, print off N1 value inside function is comma N1. What is the output? Tell me. What is the output? N1 value inside function is how much? 1, 1, 0. What is the print of N1 here? 10. Your manager will say, I use the function to update my N1 value, but you are using same old N1. Your manager will say this, right? Then what is the purpose of you are doing this task? Where is your updated value? What is question is, where is your updated value? And you will say that I didn't return. If I return, it will come, you will say. Then your manager will say, I don't want return. I want to get the updated value directly. Are you getting the question? Without returning the value, without return, without return, without return N1, we need to get the updated value. Updated value. Okay, understood the question, everyone? That way you can say. Another way, what you can say? We need to use local variable outside the function, without returning the value. Without returning the value. So let's do now this. So same question, two questions, only one answer. What is the one answer, ma? You need to made as, suppose I will take this one first. Definition values N1 is equal to 10, print of N1. So I will give here number 1, different variable I will put. Number 1, and here also I'm providing number 1. Okay, now value I'm calling number 1 is equal to 10, but I'm trying to print what? Number 1. Trying to print what? Number 1. Definitely what I will get? I'll get error. I will get error. Simple, straightforward. Because number 1 is inside the function. You can't use outside the function. So now what you need to do? He is a local guy. We need to make him publicity as global keyword number 1. Now he publicity himself like I'm a pan-India movie. What is the pan-India here? Global. I'm a global guy. Who is global guy? Number 1. Now Prabhas is a Telugu guy, but what he mentioned? I'm a pan-India star. I'm a pan-India star. Allu Arjun is from Telugu guy, but he'll say what? I'm a pan-India star. How can he say that? The pan-India tagline they are providing in front of them. The pan-India tag. What is the pan-India tag here? Global. Global number 1 you need to declare first and then use that variable inside the function. Then automatically this number 1 you can outside the function. If I run this, you will get answer 10 and 10. So this is a very, very important interview question. Understood? Any doubts? Simple, ma. Only the thing is publicity yourself. You are a local guy, but you can do which movies, ma? Pan-India movies. For that, what you need to do? You need to make a tagline. What is the tagline? Global, Pan-India star, universal star, Kamal Hassan. That is like that. The tagline you need to provide first. Now suppose number 2 is there. Let's see here. Number 2 is equal 20. If I print number 2, will it come? Will it come? No. Why? Because number 2 is inside the function and there is not a pan-India star. So it will get the error. Now how can we become number 2 is a pan-India star? Number 1 comma number 2. So we have 2 pan-India stars. Now 10, 10, 20. So local variables can use as a global variable by using which keyword? Global keyword. Important interview question. Important interview question. Note on this. That is based on use case. Okay, use cases will come slowly, ma. Based on the use cases, it will come. So we are just in the learning stage. Once all learning will come, we'll do the all use cases. Okay, Mega? First learn properly whatever I'm teaching, and then you can use that. Now, can you update this value in the same way? Can you get the updated value in the same way? Updated value should be now if you print, this answer should come what? 1110. Updated. Updated. Local variable. Okay, already N1 is somebody we written. Okay, we'll give that to another variable. N underscore N underscore N underscore. Okay, N1 is equal to what is there here? Cannot access local variable, it is not associated with the value. Fine. N1 star equal to 20. Now this answer should be 120. Okay, how can I get the N1 dash should be 120? This is. Modify that and share your answer in the screenshot. N1 is first 10, but N1 is locally provided what? 20. And here what happened? 120. That is the 120 is coming here, N1 dash. But this updated value should return outside also. Now N1 dash 10 becomes what? 120 should come. Outside also you need to get the 120 value. Tell me. Same story. Initiate the global keyword, everyone. Initiate the global keyword. Number 1 is inside 10. How we are using outside? By using global number 1. Now N1 dash is a local here. So if I want to use that, what I need to do here? Write it. Global space N underscore. Try it. Global. Yeah. Global N dash. Simple solution. Local you want to return outside. Local value you need to return outside. Local value you need to return outside. Local value you need to return the outside. Now we can't assign. First we need to do the global initialization and then we can assign the value below. We can't assign. We can't assign the work. First we same analogy, real-time analogy. Prabhas will say that first he is a pan-India star. Then director will come. He will give the work to him. Correct? So like that same only you need to mention global N1 underscore. Don't give the work here. Don't give the work here. Just publicity. Just do the publicity first. And next line give the work. Next line give the work. Now what is the latest value? 120. What is the latest value? 120. Latest value is 120. Trust me, you can ask any Python developer data science this question. Even I can give that 4 years experience guy also. Ask this question. 4 years experience guy, those who are naming with Python data science, ask this question. If your friends is there, just call me. How can you convert local variable to global variable? Just ask a simple question. And just check how many people will say the answer. Okay. So I will see my developers, right? Junior developers. Yeah, they will ask me, return me only. Okay. What is the global variable? That is. Python is important, ma. Python is important. So we are good, right? Global variable, local variables. Can I assume that? Can I assume that? Let's take this question. Can you please confirm the chat? Only 2 members are responding. Don't sleep. And today is Friday only. Tell me print N2. N2 value should be 300. N2 value should be 300. N2 value should be 300. Or you need to print add directly. Add should be print add also. Print add also. Print add. If you run this, what happen? You will get error. You will get error. Add is not defined. Add is not defined. Now what is the question is? N2 value should get 300. Here 30, but I need 300. That is my requirement, I am saying. Okay, my requirement is I need to get N2 value 300 instead of 30. What is the second requirement, ma? I need to get add value also. Do this. Do that, everyone. Yeah, correct. Share your answer in the chat. You people are not responding in the chat. Naveen, Abhishek, Archana, Arun, Nagarani, Padmaja, Saumya, Hamja, Pravalika, Sindhuja, Mahender, Manasa, Megha, Fauzia, Naveen, Navyasri, Ravi, Bhumika, Pragati, Priyanka, one more Priyanka, Sabita, Saiti, Shankar, Srikant, NIT, Srishti, Suresh, Utkarsh, Venkat, Vikas, Naveen. I try to remember the names. Done? Provide your answer in the chat. Global N2, global add. You can give N2 comma add also, ma. Srishti. Reduce as much as lines you can. N1, N2. Initiate the global keyword. Initiate the global keyword. Where you need to provide, ma? Here. Here you need to provide the global keyword. How many globals you need to declare now? 2. One is N2 comma add. That's all. Simple. Only one line. Yeah. Yes. Very good. Very good. Global N2 comma add. That's it. So that's all about the local variable, global variable, how to convert local into global variable. Clear? Easy? Next, function in functions. Function in functions. I hope you can easily understand function in function because I trained you to think like a compiler, right? So step by step. Function in function. Function in function. Function in function. So def greet print hello. Okay, this is one function. Def name print Python. This is another function. Okay, the two functions are there. Def greet print hello is one function, and name print Python is one function. So greet bracket name bracket. If I run these two, what the answers will come? First hello will come, next Python will come. Okay, first note down this, and then we'll improvise this. First note down this. Def greet print of hello, name of Python. Greet and name. So now look at the board now. Look at the board. I removing this. I'm providing here. Tell me. What is the first step? What is step one? Defining which function? Defining greet function. What is step two? What is step two? Define name function. What is step three? Calling name function. When you call, what will happen? Step four, what is the answer? When you're calling, this is going to here. So inside what is there? Print Python is there now first. Step by step. What is the first step is there? Print Python. Python is the answer. And what is the step fifth? Again, it will call one more function. What is the function? Calling greet function. So when you call the greet function, what is the step 6 answer now? What is step 6 now? Hello. So what is the answer now? Python hello. First it will run Python. Next we'll go to the greet. So greet is giving what? Hello. So the answer is what? Hello Python. So this is called function in function. We are using one function in one more function. Are you getting? Understand above code. Understand above code. Understand above code. You define the function. You define the one more function. First, which function is calling? Great. So what is the answer? Hello. Second, which function is calling? Name. What is the answer? Python. Suppose if I printing here, printing, how do you do? What will come? First greet will come. Hello. Next Python. How do you do will come. That's it. Now here what we are doing, we are providing this greet calling function inside the name. Same. You need to think like step by step only. You need to think like that step by step only. Which function you are calling? Name function. So where it will go? Name function. What is the first line? What is the second line? So which function is calling again? That is called hello. That's called hello. Yeah, note down this. This is called function in function. Only thing is you need to understand step by step. If you are not deviated from step by step, you will get the answer. If you are not thinking step by step, you will never get the answer. Simple. First, what is calling? Note down this. We will do that. Why it will go to infinite? It is not loop. It is not loop. You going to infinite? Did you try? Let's do step 2 now. Please note down this. Done? First note down this. Next we'll do the next question. It is calling name function. It will go to the inside name function. Inside name function, first statement is Python. Second statement is greet function. So again, it will redirect to greet code. Inside greet code, what is the answer? Hello. So total answer is what? Python hello. As simple as that. Now come to here. Tell me this answer. Which one I am calling? Say loudly. Which one I am calling? So where it is going? What is the first answer? Next, what it is calling? So where it will come? Name. What is the answer? So what is the final answer? Hello Python. Hello Python. That's it. Hello Python. Step by step, ma. That's it. Simple trick. Programming language always step by step. Every day I'm telling step by step, step by step, step by step. I don't know the programming language in my college days. Okay. One BSc computers guys told me. Okay. Now he is now. At the time he has 21 years. At the time I also like 20s. Okay. He told me that if you want to get the code language, you need to think like step by step. He told me that logic at the time. So then I got the programming language very perfectly. Step by step. You need to think like a compiler. So thanks to Rajashekar. His name is Rajashekar. Thanks to Rajashekar. Step by step. Now tell me this answer. Utkarsh is asking this question. Tell me what is the answer of this. Don't run it. Just tell me. First, which function is calling? So greet will go to what is the answer will come first. First hello will come. So next what will come? Hello and Python will come. And next Python hello will come. See, it is coming infinite, no? That is hello Python is coming like this. Why it's coming many times? Tell me. This is step by step again. Tell me, first is hello Python is coming. Okay, we will do this kind of things. What we will do is print of how many times it will see. Now again, first what is calling? Greet. So greet will go to where? Next what is calling? Name is what is calling? Python what is calling? Again greet is what? Again what it is calling? Again what will come? That's it. No. Understood? You told the answer. Now execute it. We are breaking what? Which one? When it will start? Then well name will start. Well name will start. Well name will start. Name will never start. Name will never start because this is only go to the infinite loop. This go to the this I am breaking this line. I want to see where it is breaking. I want to see where it is breaking. It is not breaking. It is not breaking. The keyboard error is coming. Maximum recursion error. Recursion error. Maximum recursion depth is exceeded. So it is an infinite loop. Thanks, Utkarsh, making this beautiful example. Yeah. Understood yourself, ma, how it is going to infinite loop. This is never execute. Name will never execute here. This will not come. This will not execute. This will not execute. No, kernel not dead, but Python is taking that it will not take that many recursions. That many recursions. Recursion error. So we are good, right? Yeah. So there are 4 questions, 4 different answers. So this is the first question. I'm putting all together. Don't run in the cell. This is the first question. And in the second, this is a normal way. And second question we provided this one. Second question providing this one. And third we are providing greet we are calling here. And here we are providing name here. And we are removing this. And fourth we are calling combining both. Combining both. This is the fourth. The fourth. So this is the one type. And this is another type. And again, this is another type. So try to write this and understand. I'll give 2-3 minutes time. And this is the final one. Again, try to run and understand each and everything. Ma. Yeah, do that. Do this. First one, second one, third one. First one, second one, third one, do that. I'll just make my attendance in meanwhile. It's already 10 o'clock, 10 past. This is the key. If you put this USB only, then only it will on. The key. Yeah. Next question. So print of 3 def function 1 that is equal to print of hello, print of Python def function 2 and print of 3 plus 5 and print of 3 plus 5 fun 1 print of good definition function 3 print of function 1 and function 2. Print of 10 plus 10, the print of 10 plus 10, 1, 3. Tell me the answer. Yeah. First tell me the answer. Don't write in the code. When I call fun3, what will happen? When I call fun3, what will happen? First of all, what is the first? If I run this code, what is the first print statement? What is the first print statement? Print 3. Print 3 is the first one. What is the second print statement? Print function will define. What is the next print statement? 10 plus 10. 10 plus 10, 20. Why? It is in string. You remember? And then function 2 defined. What is the next answer? And next, what is the answer? Function 3. When I go to function 3, what is the first one? Where is the function 1? Print hello Python. What is the function 2? Print 3 plus 5. Print 8. Again print function 1. Hello Python. Good. Tell me the answers now. Let's see if the answers are coming or not. First is 3, you said. Yeah, tell me the answers. First is 3, you said. What is the second one? 10 plus 10, you said. What is the third one? 20. What is the fourth one? Hello. What is the fifth one? Python. What is the next? 3 plus 5. And what is the next one? 8. What is the next one? Again, hello. And what is the next one? Python. And what is the next one? Good. Very good. See, this is I am taking very randomly, right? I am not preparing while to do this. So you also, what you do, whatever you want to write, you can write. But don't execute that. Don't execute that. First take a pen and book and try to solve by using your mind. And then execute that and validate the answer. Your mind is thinking same as compiler or not. Then you are good. Otherwise, something you are missing. This kind of training you need to do by yourself. This by kind of trainings you need to do by yourself. Whatever you want to write, you can write it. Whatever you want to write, you can write it. Python is easy, ma. Only the thing is, think like a compiler, avoid the syntax errors, indentation errors, name error, and all these things. Some people are not running this. Yesterday I've seen some codes like your senior batch, one of the senior batch. See, they are doing like this, okay? They are taking string 1 is equal to 10 and string 2 is equal to 20 and they are adding string 1 plus string 2. They are running this and they are saying that's our error I am getting. What is the error here? Arey bhai, you did not run this code. How can you get that? He did not run this code. And he's saying that it is not coming. Where is the input number? In the starting class, I told you, no? Input numbers you need to take care of. Here, input number is empty means you did not run this. So that also they are missing the logics. This is completely lack of practice. Completely lack of practice. Make sure that. Now question for you, okay? The question is like this. Create 4 functions. Create 4 functions. One function is addition function. You need to take like this. Def add of a plus b. Then print of a plus b. Like this you need to take. Print of a plus b. Okay, like that you need to write. Like that you need to create 4 functions. One is addition, another one is subtraction, another one is multiplication, and another one is division. You need to write 4 functions. And look at the board. Let's understand the question. And then you need to provide some print statements. You need to provide some print statements. Some print statements. The print statements is like this. Same. If you want to enter 1, then addition operation will come. Addition operation will come. Addition operation will come. And second, if you want to enter 2, subtraction operation will come. Subtraction operation will come. Same thing. Same thing. If you enter 3, then multiplication operation will come. If you enter 4, division operation will come. These are the print statements should come. Okay. So you need to create a main function. One function called main function you need to create like this. Inside main, you need to get all these 4. You need to get all these 4. And again, inside the main only, you need to ask the user, enter the value. Operation equal to input of enter a number. And then you write the if condition. If operation equal to 1. Here you take an input, no? String it is. then you need to call which function? Add function you need to call. You need to take operation. You need to take as two numbers also. A equal to eval of input of enter number and B equal to eval of input of enter number. You need to call add. You need to call add of A comma B pass. And again, like that, four conditions you need to write. Four conditions you need to write like this. Okay, add one, sub one, multiplication one. Add sub mul division. It is a calculator program. It is a calculator. We are implementing calculator now. First, we need to create how many functions, ma? Four normal functions you need to create, like def add, def sub, def mul. Then you have to create one main function. In main function, you need to provide the user information like this, because he wants to know if you enter one, which one? Quotation one. If you enter quotes two, that means no need to enter quote. Either you want to provide input means it should equal to what? String. If you take eval means it will equal to what? Normal one. You enter two values, you need to get all the values. Do this. 50% code answer I have given. My bad. Give me 1 minute. Not coming. Give me 1 minute. Huh? See something miss. What? Just do it. That. So with this, we can close our function concept. You just solve it and give me 1 minute. Huh? Why you are not getting correct answer is def add. Okay. You created 4 functions. Enter the number. Where did you call your main function, ma? You did not call the main, no? You have to call the main function, right? In order to execute this. This is missed. Now enter 1. Enter 20. Enter 30. First is the main is missed, and second time is the error is name A is not defined. You are just adding A of bracket here. But how many parameters you taken, ma? Tell me, Srishti. Inside add how many parameters you are printing? 2 parameters, na? So you need to add here 2 parameters, right? A comma B. A comma B also you need to add. This is a basic thing, right? How many you are using inside? A comma B. A comma B. And then you need to add here A comma B. A comma B you need to add here. Then A comma B will go here. A comma B will go here. Because you are providing A inside add A, then here it will go and it will give the A plus B. Step by step, ma. Step by step you need to do. First of all, you did not call the main function. That is the first question wrong. And everything is empty. This is because this is empty because you provided above is empty. Because this is you provided is empty. This is empty, that's why you provided. But this is empty, how can it return the values? How can it return the values? You are thinking it is a global variable? You want to put directly A comma B, if you call add directly, it will go to here. If you want to do this, you need to provide this here. Inside like this. 1, 20, 30. Like this. It will come enter number 1, enter number 1. 20, 30. Again, main function. A is not defined. So this will not work until unless you do not provide the A comma B here. Very simple question, common sense. Inside print, how many variables you are using? That many variables you need to pass. That is a simple common sense. We discussed, right? That you need to pass here, A comma B. Otherwise, you need to pass your A comma B here. Remove from here and provide the global variable outside the function. Here. Here you need to provide now A comma B. Now A comma B directly it will go to the add. It will directly go to the subtraction, directly go to the division, directly go to the multiplication. But you are providing here inside the function, and that you are not provided here. You are not provided here. So make sure that. One 20, 30. Of number. Share your answer screenshot into my WhatsApp number. I will verify that answer. Everyone, okay? Just try it.
This meeting is being recorded.
Working, ma. Tell me why it is not working. Should be something error, right, Utkarsh? You are in the position, you should tell why it is not working. You see here, you provided operation what? This is the mistake I told you. You provided eval, but you compare with what? String. This is a mistake I specified, right? While I am writing. Utkarsh. You should think step by step. It's very simple. You should do step by step. If you provided eval, remove this one. If you provide input, add the strings. Okay? Okay then. Thank you. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Bye.
The recording has stopped.